media superstars of Chicago. They are digital influencers who are changing the traditional way of marketing, and many experts say they've become more powerful than a lot of celebrities out there. The first one we'll meet is a Chicago Instagram star who specializes in mobile photography and graphic design. She has almost 300,000 followers. Please welcome Emily Swopes.
Right, Ryan. Hi,
Elise.
How are you?
So tell us how this whole thing got started. 300,000 followers.
Oh, I mean, well, I started designing when I was a child. It's been in my blood since I can remember, and luckily Instagram came about in about 2010. That's where I kind of started showing people what I can do, and thankfully Instagram kind of caught on, and I became a suggested user on there like years ago, and then other people started seeing that my work was actually good and I was deserving of these followers. So brands started picking up, you know, influencer marketing programs and stuff like that, and that's what I do full time. So
what advice do you give to somebody now? You said you started in 2010, you're 8 years in. If you had to give somebody advice who's like, I want to do what she does, what would you say?
I would have to say love it. Love what you do, put your that's most and foremost, because every piece of weather and different, you know, energies of people are going to come at you and make you question what you're doing, especially being on social media. It's a ground for people to give you their opinions very easily. So you got to protect your energy, you got to protect what you love, and make sure you're passionate about it, and put your work out there, and it'll speak for itself.
Yeah, we just took a look at some of your pictures. Gorgeous photographs. Now, are you taking these with a professional camera, or are you taking these with your standard iPhone?
So everything that you see, I have edited all with my iPhone.
Just your iPhone?
Just my iPhone.
What series are you in?
I'm on an 8 Plus right now. Apple gifted me the phone, which is nice. So they see me and they recognize that I'm doing something really amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know the love for photography started very, very young. In fact, so young, we have this video clip of your grandfather and you as just a little child. Take a look.
See, the camera has to be on you like this. It can't see you unless it's looking at you. You see this little eye right here? This little eye looks at you. See, as long as the little eye looking at you, the camera see you. See, if the little eye is not looking at you, your camera can't see you.
That is adorable.
That is adorable.
Yo, shout out to my brother, first of all. He's the one that put together this like video montage for my birthday last year, and he found that footage, and when I saw it, I was just like, wow, that's probably the first time I had heard of a camera, and kind of he put it in my ear. And my grandfather is one of the smartest men I've ever known. He does everything for himself. He's built everything for himself, so he's an inspiring person to me and my whole family.
You worked with Lady Gaga too?
Well, so it was a fun experience. I did a project with Verizon actually, and I attended one of her concerts, and I got to meet her backstage, which was really fun. But yeah, it was a cool experience. She's really sweet, you know. I was with someone too who was like a super big fan of her, so it was fun to see, you know, people around her, how she interacts with her fans, and she's just amazing. She's really wonderful.
You guys look like twins in this picture.
I know.
It looks like your alter ego there.
Yes.
Now,
It's funny.
Yeah, now you were initially in college, you dropped out of college, you do this full time. I never ask anybody what they make because it's an uncomfortable conversation.
Now.
But ballpark, I mean, is it a very lucrative profession?
It is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's freelance. So with freelance, there's always an up and down period. I mean, some months you'll be bombarded with so much work, and then other months you might not have nothing. But you fill that time, and what I fill my time with is teaching others how to do what I do. And I do youth programming. I do sessions with people to teach them how to do what I do. So I don't hold it too secret to myself what I do. I think everyone else can learn it, and I think there's something really, really powerful about having our phones and being able to create a brand for ourselves and a business, and that's cool.
Now, I know you said you primarily use the iPhone, but do you use a fancy
I do,
camera
yeah. I have a
too?
Canon, I have a Canon 5D Mark III, yeah.
And you were a broadcast major, a broadcast journalism major?
Yeah, I wanted to be on TRL, on MTV. That was, they canceled TRL that year though, so to my surprise, I was kind of like, maybe I should just stick with the graphic design stuff. So I dropped out for a few years and kind of experienced the street style of my profession, and from there I kind of learned that I loved it and went to school for it, and kind of came to the point where I had a really big job to go to Japan, and some of my teachers were like, we're really disappointed you're not in class, and I'm like, well, but I'm doing my profession. I'm doing something really amazing. You know, and so then I had to say goodbye to school for a little bit, but I'll go back.
You will go back?
Yes, no, I want to. I think it's important to finish. Yeah.
Right.
Plus, I don't want to waste all that student loans.
There you go. Yeah. Get more of them.
I'm sure your family is like, yes.
Before we let you go, we understand you edited a picture for us.
I did. I did. A little surprise for you.
Okay. I can't wait.
All right.
Did you put us in we're in the skyline.
You're in the skyline. You're just hanging out. And you can tell, obviously, I do a lot of crazy stuff to the lake, too. There's a waterfall there. People will come to Chicago and they'll be like, where's the waterfall at? I want to see it. And I'm like, oh, it's not there.
Look at that. That's super cool. That's about as close as we've gotten to a billboard.
Yeah,
thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.